more sleep, what are some things that we might consider? If we're reading these articles and talking about sleep, what are stuff we're looking for? Go ahead, Lena. I'll do that too. Sleep analysis and how much sleep you're getting, right? So I might look to scientific studies, the science of sleep. Okay, that's one thing. What's another thing I might look at? Would it be helpful to know like how often people should sleep, like a recommended amount?
But
yeah.
We need like 8 or 6 hours, but for parents, they need 9 hours.
Right, because as you get older, you need more time, right? You just need more time to rest. So maybe we should look at recommended sleep numbers. Okay. And what else? What's one more thing we could look at here? In terms of we're determining whether school should be moved back an hour. Like let's say you guys started school like an hour later. Let's say that. So you get an extra hour of sleep. How does that sound? No, you don't want an extra hour of sleep.
You'll get out later. You'll get out later.
Because then you get out later? Okay, that's good. We're starting to think of that argument, right?
No, because they only get out late. So middle school, that's like middle school.
Middle school get out at 4. And then elementary gets out around 3.
No, elementary don't get out at 3.
Well, regardless of the time.
I'm just saying elementary kids walk out.
They be skipping.
Sure. Well, hold on. Regardless of the time, though, we all agree that we get out earlier than middle school and elementary school, right? Yeah. And we kind of need that because some of y'all have jobs, so y'all got to make that dough, right? So we need to. Absolutely. So for number 3, what Chris talked about with bus schedules, maybe we need to think of how that would affect how a school would work, right? If we were an hour later.
The people, like the bus drivers, if they got kids.
Yeah, so think of employees, right? Think of who time would affect. Or whose time. Think of who, thank you. Think of whose time would be affected. Right? So these are 3 things we can look at. Now, I want everybody write this down somewhere on page, maybe on the bottom here of page 4. How about that? Let's write on the bottom of page 4, just so you have it to refer to.
You want us to write the argument or
just anything relating to the science of sleep, to recommended sleep numbers, and then thinking of whose time would be affected. Okay? Oh, that's not good.
Well, right one.
There you go. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? And we're actually going to put some annotation strategies with this because you guys are going to be reading in a second. So anything that relates to the science of sleep, I want us, let's maybe underline that.
in the article?
In the articles that we're about to read. We just underline it. Okay?
Oh.
Anything related, recommended sleep numbers, anything relating to numbers, right? Especially recommended numbers. How about we box those? Boom, 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 boom.
I found something useful in the passage.
I
found something useful in the passage.
See, Tony's already finding useful stuff, and that's awesome, Tony. We're getting to that in just a second. And any ways that you think this would affect someone's time or affect the school, you're just going to write off to the side.
Well, it'll be both, like, or in the middle. It'll be good and bad because, like, if it's changed and, like, say the bus drivers have another hour, that's more money. But at the same time, you still gotta work out trying to, like, go get your kids.
That's a fair point. Yeah, worry about getting. There's a student here who their mom's a bus driver. Hard to make contact with them, right? Because they're busy when everybody's busy.
Yeah, so it's like a win-win situation, and then it's like a win-lose situation.
What do people think about Lena's thought? Do people see it as kind of both sides, or somebody brag to what Lena's idea here? Well, you want to just say I don't know? Yeah, what's the thought? Go ahead.
I don't think it matters because how people's school levels have different times. So that means like bus driver can choose a time that's better for them. It's more adequate for the time that they need to. So that means, oh well, I have to work more. I have to work this shift and this shift. If not, I would work this one because it's better for me and for my children too.
Good. Okay, I like that idea as well.
I didn't like it.
So that's okay. We don't have to like all the ideas we hear. That's absolutely okay. So take this time. I'm going to give you about, let's say, 5 minutes. I want you to only read the passage on page 4. Which page are you reading? Just that one. How long do you have?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. I will know you're finished when I see your writing utensil in your book. I'm going to come around and support, and we'll come back together. Okay? We're doing this at a level 0. Our time starts when the music starts, and that's now. We're just reading about sleep deprivation using